Whew. Hi guys, I hope your evening is well. It's Sunday. I just want to share this little incident with people out there so that people are aware of what's going on. So I'm really pissed right now. So about November, I got my credit card bill and I was looking at the total on it and I'm like, why is this bill so expensive? So that bill was $955. Usually this is my Costco bill, so I put like certain like of my YouTube bills and some of my Google stuff on there. So I didn't expect it to be that expensive. It would never usually go over maybe $500 the most. So when I saw that balance, I started looking more into the bill and like looking at the transactions in more detail. So I realized that it started for October, and then I did some Apple billing, I did some Google billing, and I see Apple and then I see some more Google. And it's like every week I see a Google transaction and then I see a TubeBuddy, which I know that's a part of my YouTube thing. Anyway, so because I see all this Google transaction, I said, I wonder what's going on with all these Google transactions. So I called Costco Capital One credit card company and asked them, I see these weird transactions on my credit card and I just would like to know what these are. So she said I should contact the number that's attached to the data and everything. So I called the number and it was a Google, I think it was Google Play or some Google something. So anyway, they advised me that I got that from my Play Store account, and when I went onto my Play Store, I was surprised to find that I had a subscription to some, let me give you the exact name of it. So I had a subscription to a fortune scope, live palm reader, and fortune teller that I have not given any consent. I have no idea about. So I recall that in around September I had purchased an iPhone, so I gave my daughter my Samsung phone. But prior to this, I was using my Samsung phone to do my YouTube videos. So I had attached my credit card, my Costco credit card, to my Google account so that I could just purchase like TubeBuddy and other things that I have been doing to do my business on YouTube. So I was totally oblivious to the fact that it was attached. So when I got the new phone, I gave it to my daughter and she was playing games on my phone. She recalled that one day she saw this ad that popped up and said free game or free something, because you know when you're playing on these phones, they're constantly popping up different things attracting you to click on them. So she said there was a free thing that popped up and she clicked on it, and shortly after she clicked off of it. But apparently when you click on it, it lets you automatically subscribe to it, even though it claims that it is free. So it is not free. So just be mindful of these people. So these are scams on Google Play Store, and they pop up as free, and then people who don't understand, like kids, underage children who are doing games and totally oblivious to the fact that these are scams, they click on it and then it just automatically subscribes them to some crazy amount, because this one was $64.99 per week. So this started in October, and when I got my bill, it was October, then it went into November. So I paid about 4 transactions on this bill when I finally caught up to the scam and closed down that whole account. So this is just to say to you guys that if you have your credit card hooked up to your phone, make sure that there's an authorization, so all transaction has to use a password as to get your okay, because apparently this just went through without any like authentication or anything like that, so that they didn't have to get my permission as the owner of the card or as an adult. So that is just sad on my part, because I lost $520 to this scam, and now I can't get back my money from Google, because they're saying that it's your responsibility as the parent or the owner of the phone to make sure that your phone is your card is not accessible without your permission. So I guess I can only blame myself. So this is just a warning that there are a lot of scam on Google Play, and you need to be vigilant and watch out for these things. Make sure you're checking your credit card bills. Make sure that every transaction goes through you to be authorized and approved before it goes to your card, because this could have been way more costly, a way more costly lesson for me. So I have learned my lesson, so I hope that you guys learn from this. So just make sure that your credit cards that you're attaching to your phones always need your authorization or your password before they can go through. Okay guys, thanks for listening. I'm still pissed, but thanks for listening. Okay, bye.